You are here with Senora DeVries, and we are here with Inside Out and Back Again. Page 143. Black and white and yellow and red. The bell rings, everyone stands, I stand. They line up, so do I. Down a hall, turn left, take a tray, receive food, sit. On one side of the bright noisy room, light skin, other side, dark skin. Both laughing, chewing, as if it never occurred to them someone medium would show up. I don't know where to sit any more than I know how to eat. The pink sausage snuggled inside the bread, shaped like a corn cob, smeared with sauces, yellow and red. I think they are making fun of the Vietnamese flag until I remember no one here likely knows that flag's colors. I put down the tray and wait in the hallway. September 2nd, 11:30 a.m. Loud outside. Another bell, another line, this time outside. Every part of the rainbow surrounds me, shouting, pushing. A pink boy with white hair on his head and white eyebrows and white eyelashes pulls my arm hair. Laughter. It's true, my arm hair grows so long and black. Maybe he is curious about my long black arm hair, like I was curious about the golden fuzz on the arm of the rescue ship sailor. He pokes my cheek, howls from everyone. He pokes my chest. I see nothing but squeezed eyes, twisted mouths. No, they're not curious. I want to pluck out every white hair to see if the boy's scalp matches the pink of his face. I wish this, but walk away. September 2nd, afternoon. Laugh back. The pink boy has two loud friends follow me home. I count each step to walk faster. I won't let them see me run. I count in English, forcing it to the front of my mind. I can't help but glance back. The pink boy shouts, showing a black hole where sharp teeth glow. I walk faster, count faster, in English. Not that I care to understand what Pink Boy says, but if I'm to laugh back at him one day. September 2nd, after school. Quiet inside. Brother Coy is home, not talking. We sit together, shelling peanuts. I keep my day inside. Mother comes home with two fingers wrapped in white. The electric machine sews so fast. Brother Quang comes home, throws down his uniform shirt, goes to the bathroom. At dinner, his fingernails are still rimmed in black oil. Brother Vu comes in, whistling. He eats 2, 3, 4 pork chops. I eat 1, 2 chops. I have a feeling having muscles makes whistling possible. September 2nd, evening. Fly kick. I sneak into my brother's room. The full moon shines on the bulkiest lump. I shake it awake outside. Brother Vu swats my hand but follows me. Moonlight turns us silver. They pulled my arm hair. They threw rocks at me. They promised to stomp on my chest. Brother Vu yawns. A boy did pull my arm hair. Brother Vu pats my head. Ignore him. It's not like I follow him around. Why were you whistling? Someone called me Ching Chong. Is that good? I ask. Didn't sound good. Then he tripped me, so I flew up and almost scissor kicked him in the face. You missed? I asked. I wanted him to stop, not hurt him. I didn't even like seeing him scared. I would have kicked him. Teach me to fly kick, please. Not with your temper. I shout. I'm so mad. I shouldn't have to run away. Tears come. Brother Vu has always been afraid of my tears. I'll teach you defense. How will that help me? He smiles huge, so certain of himself. You'll see. September 2nd. Late. Chin nod. Next morning, halfway down the block, away from Mother's eyes, I hear the clink clank of Brother Coy's bicycle. He stops and pats the upper bar of the triangle frame. I sit side saddle, holding onto the handlebar. The edges of our hands touch. As we glide away, I ask, every day? I feel his chin nod into the top of my head. After school, too? Another chin nod. We glide, and I feel as if I'm floating. September 3rd. Feel dumb. Miss Scott points to me, then to the letters of the English alphabet. I say A, B, C, and so on. She tells the class to clap. I frown. Miss Scott points to the numbers along the wall. I count up to 20. The class claps on its own. I'm furious, unable to explain I already learned fractions, how to purify river water. So this is what dumb feels like. I hate, hate, hate it. September 10th. Wishes. I wish Brother Coy wouldn't keep inside how he endures the hours in school, that Mother wouldn't hide her bleeding fingers, that Brother Quang wouldn't be so angry after work. I wish our cowboy could be persuaded to buy a horse, that I could be invisible until I can talk back, that English could be learned without so many rules. I wish. Father would appear in my class speaking beautiful English as he does French and Chinese, and hold out his hand for mine. Mostly, I wish I were still smart. September 11th. Hiding. Brother Vu now makes everyone call him Vu Li, a name I must say without giggling, to get defense lessons. I need the lessons. I'm hiding in class by staring at my shoes. I'm hiding during lunch in the bathroom, eating hard rolls saved from dinner. I'm hiding during outside time in the same bathroom. I'm hiding after school until Brother Coy rides up to our secret corner. With Vu Li, I squat in Dung Tang, weight on legs, back straight, arms at my sides, fingers relaxed, eyes everywhere at once. I'm practicing to be seen. September 13th.